Hey guys, so welcome back to Cultivation with Christy. I'm Christy. It has been raining non-stop for like 3 weeks. I just waited out here to give the chickens some food and water. I'm gonna give them some snacks. I'm going to go over to the garden and harvest some peas and pull those pea plants out so I can put something else in that spot for the summer. I need to harvest calendula, a bunch of other things, but I thought I'd give you a tour. So as you can tell, the garden has exploded with all of this rain. I've got tons of calendula in this bed, the strawberries surrounding the outside of the bed. I think these are some kind of pole bean. There's probably green beans. I got green beans there. I need the rain to stop so I can harvest these onions because they're getting just drenched, but they still look good. I pulled 2 up yesterday or the day before, whatever. I made bone broth, so I used 2 of the little onions. Watermelon down there. Oh look, I got some late asparagus down there. You see it? Here. All of the zinnias, I need to pull up some of those so the watermelon can get some sun. My pineapple sage is looking good. I haven't seen any hummingbirds coming over. Look at those purslane that we potted together a while back. I've got cantaloupe and little watermelons coming up over here. The zinnia about to bloom. Some more zinnias, peppers. So I have been the victim of Peppergate, and if you bought any peppers from me and they are not what I said they are, I'm so sorry, but I set myself up as well as you. I harvested off of these 2. I think they're supposed to be bell peppers, not banana peppers, but either way, the one I bit into was spicy again. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on these peppers because these are all supposed to be sweet peppers. So, holding our breath to see what all of these are actually going to be. And here's all my peas I need to harvest and plant some new stuff. Oh look, my sunflower, a sunflower, has bloomed. That one was one that was in the tray of all the things that were gonna die, so I just stuck it in there, but I guess it was a mini variety. And then potatoes are hanging in there. They don't look great, but I guess they don't really need to. Oh goodness. Part of this tomato plant has now fallen, so I need to get out here and cut that off. Oh yeah, my pineapple sage, definitely not pineapple sage. It was definitely a sunflower that I believe a bird probably perched on the arch and planted for me, so I left it there. Look at that stalk. Thing is huge. This is about, I don't know, 7 feet. So that's probably 10. It's huge. My butterfly peas are coming along. I thought those were cold weather, but apparently they're not. Eggplants are getting eated. So I need to come out here and spray something. And then on top of the plant, I don't think this basil's gonna make it, so I need to harvest some basil. I got some weeds back there. Obviously I haven't been able to come out here and weed to make it look presentable for you guys, but here we are. You're seeing it anyway. Yeah, see, these are pretty much done. Holy basil's looking good. This one is the Hansel. Apparently the Gretel is a thing, but it has spikes on it. But I bought it from a local lady at the North Alabama Master Gardeners. That one looks better than the other two. I don't know if it's because it's over here and all the bugs are down there eating that one. Look at this calendula. Very pretty. Bees are enjoying the break in the rain. My cucumber has taken off. And I remembered from last year that these like to be watered a lot more than I had been doing in the past. So to be successful, we're going to keep them watered. But right now, Mother Nature's doing it for me. This calendula is very pretty. I harvested some of that holy basil and made like 1.5 gallons of tea. Oh my goodness. Look at this. These are my radishes that I was waiting to go to seed because you can eat the radish seeds. So we'll see. Uh-oh. I hope that's just the wind. I think this might be loofah. It popped up. Yep. In this garlic bed. Since the garlic's almost done, I just let it do its thing. I want to see what it is, but it's everywhere. And of course, the zinnia in the middle. Probably gonna pull that one up. I have a lot of that color. I was trying to diversify the colors of zinnias in my garden. And then Adon and I went to dog days, and I caught this cute little table and chairs for like 30 bucks. It's a little rusty, but it's solid. So it'll do. Pig. Calendula is almost, not calendula, chamomile is almost done. I will harvest that while I'm harvesting peas and calendula. Look, my kale made a comeback. Somebody tell me what to do with kale. I don't like kale, I don't think. But I grew it for funsies, so it will grow. So there's that. I pulled up the rest of the arugula and some turnips, which turns out I don't like turnips, they're gross. Not turnip greens, but the turnips. Of course, I don't think I like turnips greens either. But anyway, I planted the sweet potato vines out here while I was here before I went to my conference, so they got watered in quite well. But they're doing things. I figured if I put them back here, they could vine this way. What else? I've got ground cherries. I did harvest a ground cherry the other day because it was ready. Like this one. Just falls right off. So if you've never had a ground cherry, it's kind of like a sweeter tomatillo. So it's got the husk, you peel back the husk, and then it's got this fruit. And then, obviously, you just eat it. See it? Can you really see it? Anyway, it's kind of like a sweeter tomatillo. And also in this bed, I have another volunteer sunflower that was planted down there near the other one, but I dug it up and transplanted it. And again, people say that sunflowers don't like to be transplanted because they don't like their roots disturbed. Well, I literally ripped it up and put it over here. So as long as you keep it watered enough. I also have some zinnias in here that I actually planted. There's 4. And my raspberry. I have decided that I'm going to have to buy another raspberry variety because they just will not produce raspberries. And I'm assuming it's because it's not being pollinated. Even though when I bought this one, it said it didn't need to pollinate. So here we are. And then the slugs and the roly-polies are eating this calendula that I saved from the bunnies. So I tried. But I've got 3 pretty calendula out there. And I've got okra. Oh gosh, there's more. I pulled all but one up on each one of these little holes, and there's more that's popped up from the rain. So I took the best 2, or kept the best looking 2. Oh god, that's a raspberry. That might be a problem. These are dragon's tail radishes. They were supposed to do good in the heat, and they produce the radish. Oh look, I got green beans. They produce the radish on the top, like a bean, instead of underneath. I need to finish coming out here and pulling up all this other mulch. All right, well, I haven't been down here since I left last week. Oh goodness, look at all of this. Goodness, what is this? Carrots. Yep. I've got the striped romas coming up. I need to come out here and tie these up and do a little bit more pruning. Carrots, I can probably harvest those carrots. I will say, I'm gonna just go ahead and pull that one. And Lincoln's cucamelons are taken off. That one is one. Oh gosh, look at all the okra out here in the yard. Oopsie, that one's a straw flower too. I might pull that one up. Gosh. I mentioned transplanting the carrots from the feed mill store. I will say the transplanted carrots were very funky shaped. So they didn't grow very straight and they didn't grow very big. So that is one thing to consider. You can transplant them, but they might be funky. So these were transplanted. I'll see what they look like when I pull them up, and then we'll compare them to the ones down here that I direct sowed. So something to keep in mind. So it looks like I got quite a bit, oh goodness, of fruit coming up, because this one is more striped romas. These guys, those are Dr. Witchies. Got some coming in here. I don't know which one these are. These large barred boars. Those are boxcar willies. That one looks cat-faced. I think that one was the one that I pulled a cat face off of. Oh, there's some tomatoes. So I'll have to be careful when I prune some of this, because if I prune off the top and it gets sunny, it will burn those fruit. There's some. Those are pretty. Those might be the green ones. No, I think those are supposed to be blue boarberry, but those are a little big to be blue boarberry. My tag's gone. I'll have to look up and see. Gazinias coming up. Basils are coming up. Volunteer. Yeah, so. And I planted this tower over here. And it's got some fruit on it, and my zinnias, my dwarf zinnias, are getting ready to bloom. Be interesting to see what color those are. My dill is getting ready to bloom. I might throw some more seeds out here and plant some more dill. I don't see any caterpillars, but usually they get eaten. These are the ones I got from Chelsea. Those are really pretty. And then, look at all these zinnias in the yard. You see them, zinnias. There's more. When we went to Dog Days, which is just a flea market type situation, they have the big sales where a lot of vendors come Memorial Day and Labor Day weekends. But since my pink lady got fire blight, the one I got from a local place, I got one from somebody at the Dog Days market. And then I finally planted my two, I can't see, elderberries here. We're gonna watch them, make sure they don't get too big, but there they are. Also went to Myers for a dermatologist appointment for me and Dad's follow-up appointment. So Myers is in Birmingham. But this fig is good. It's looking good. Still no figs. So I got it a friend. I got this one at Myers. It was a little underwatered when I got it, so most of the leaves fell off. But I got it planted, and hopefully that will help this guy. The peaches, I need to come out and bag the one peach I have left, because apparently it's got bugs or something. I don't think this peach tree had any left, which is so sad. And then this peach tree, which is the new peach tree, has one lowly peach. And then my comfrey's looking good over here. The comfrey is actually coming up over there in the Pink Lady as well. Also, at Dog Days, we got grapes. So actually this is Adon's project. So he dug the hole and we're gonna trail them along this fence. So this fence line is actually about 3 or 4 feet inside of our property line. So we do not share this fence with the neighbors, even though they don't come back here anyway. But if somebody else were to move in and tie into our fence, our property actually goes over a couple of feet. So no fear in having to share. But they were $10. I mean, come on. The Pink Lady that I got from the local place, I think it was like $35, but that one was $15 and it was way bigger. So we'll see. I mean, $10, come on. And this one already had little grape on it, which obviously the rain, oh, there's another one. It's probably overdoing it for these guys, but he's starting to look good. One day I need to plant pitcher plants over here in this marshy area we have. The water does not drain, and then it got way worse when I put my mulch over there, so oops. My flowers, my whatever this is, milkweed, did survive the roofers, that one too. My gladiolas have started to perk back up, and that one is starting to bloom. Oh look, I got some more lilies getting ready to bloom. They're different than these. Then out front is coming along quite nicely. I need to bring the netting from the strawberries out here and cover the blueberries, because that bush is getting ready to bloom, or to ripen. And the bachelor button is blooming. I don't remember what this is. It's not pot, it's got 5 leaves, calm down. But I don't know what it is. It came from a Dollar Tree seed packet. And then see, my blueberry is getting ready to bloom. All the coneflower look great. Rue. And my poppy that somebody said do not move, they're blooming. I'm so happy that we saved them from the walkway. So hopefully it'll bloom and drop seeds and they'll come back up next year. The rue is looking good. I planted some columbine. Lavender's looking good. That eucalyptus, I think, needed more water last year than I gave it, so this one's looking better. I did lose the one over here though. That's why there's columbine there now. Got a cosmos and a zinnia. Uh-oh. This zinnia is very sad. But I got some other dwarf zinnias here. This looks like mullein, not sage. So I may have to relocate that. That's sage, parsley, thyme, flowers. oregano. The nasturtium jumped back up, so that's good. Buzz buttons, toothache plant, looking good. This one I need to come trim. It's setting rose hips, but it is still trying to bloom. The glad's out here looking. Oh look, this glad's gonna bloom. Oh look, they all are. This one, this one, this one. Oh well, that's exciting. I'm definitely moving more. Oh, that one too. Definitely moving more of those out here. They may just be too crowded back there. The hyssop is blooming, the purple. I put hollyhocks back here. All of those are starting to take off. I put some zinnias. This one is getting ready to bloom. Is a black-eyed Susan. These two are feverfew. They put off dainty little white flowers like the yarrow, so they'll be good fillers. Then that one is the hibiscus. A couple more little zinnias. And then these are the borage. These are edible flowers. Pretty little blue flowers. Need to come out here and trim some of those back. Then these are the poorhound. I need to trim back some of that so it gets a little bushier. And then this one definitely was a second year mullein because it's blooming. Mullein does not bloom in the first year, it blooms in the second year. You can harvest these little yellow buds and make an earache tincture, or oil, I guess. It's an oil. Infuse it in an oil. But the first year mullein is the one you want to harvest to make your teas or your smoking apparatus, whatever. You can dry it to smoke. And then these are the straw flowers back here. This one is doing better. I wonder if it likes a little bit of the shade from the borage. But overall, things are starting to fill out. I think this space is going to be very nice. I also put some zinnias in front of the gladiolas for when they're done. I wanted to put something else in here, but we'll figure it out. It's still a work in progress. I'll be planting in this for years to come. I need to get out here with the weed eater and some vinegar and vinegar these walkways. Okay guys, well, that's my grand short tour. Obviously it's a few days later, but everything's looking good. I did see my first squash vine borer down there, so I'll have to take care of that. But anyway, more to come. Thanks for hanging out.